Hey guys, Matt here. I want to do a video real quick today. I just finished making a video that hopefully you guys have seen already because I'll probably upload it first. Talking about what the definition of arms is as it relates to the Second Amendment. But there's something I brought up at the very end of that video that I think deserves its own video. Okay, and before I get into that, I want to point out that I'm going to try and find the link, but I'm going to put a link in the description box down below to a video that therealTripleB did on this very subject. Actually, he did it on it was covered a lot more than just this one particular subject, but this was part of that video. And I think it was a very important part of that video, so I'd like you guys to go check it out if you get a chance. Basically, what I'm talking about here is the fact that our founders wanted us to keep and bear arms. To keep and bear military arms, ordnance, artillery, to be able to defend against any sort of tyranny, but most importantly, to hopefully prevent any tyranny. Okay? Our founders were not bloodthirsty warmongers, all right? They wanted us to have these types of weapons, to be more powerful than the government, so that hopefully the government would never even try to do anything tyrannical. Whether it's our government, another government, even criminals. If they knew that the population was well-armed, more well-armed than the government, then they hoped that that would prevent any tyrannical force from trying to do anything tyrannical towards the people in the first place. They didn't want war. They had just went through a horrible war with the British. They wanted to stop it. They didn't want it to have to happen again. They didn't want the people to have to fight their own government again. They didn't want them to have to experience tyranny the way they did. They wanted to arm the population, to arm the people so that the people would know they had the power, and so would the government. So would other governments. So would the common criminal. They wanted us to not have to defend against tyranny, but to prevent it from ever happening in the first place. That was the point. That is why they wanted us to have these weapons. That's why they wanted us to have the power, for us to be able to maintain our control over our own government. That is why we need to have these types of weapons, okay? It's not about going to war with our government. Anybody out there who wants to go to war with their government is insane. And if you're an anti-gunner out there who thinks that all people that own weapons like this want to go to war with their government, they're insane as well. I don't want to go to war with my government. I don't want to go to war with anybody. Okay? I just want to take this to the range and have fun with it. I hopefully will never ever have to use this in a real situation where I'm fighting a war, fighting a tyrannical government. I don't want to have to do that. I simply want to be able to own this and have everyone own something like this so that the government never even tries, so that no tyrannical force ever even tries to do something. That was the point of the founders, making sure that the people understood they had the right to keep and bear arms, military arms, to prevent tyranny before it ever happened.